In C programming, statements are executed sequentially in the order in which they appear in the program. But sometimes we may want to execute a particular part of a program based on some condition. And sometimes we may want to execute a part of a program multiple times. So control statements enable us to specify the order in which the instructions are to be executed in a particular program. So in this chapter, we will see some of the control statements which enable us to make decisions and execute statements accordingly. So control flow specifies the order in which the statements are executed, right? We use control statements to specify the order. So let's look at different types of control statements which we'll talk in this chapter, right? We talk about statements and blocks, then we talk about if else control statement and the variations of if else statements. Then we'll talk about three types of loops like while loop, do while loop, and for loop. And then we talk about break and continue statement, which is followed by switch case, right? So let's get started. In the previous chapter, we have learned about different types of operations and expressions, right? We have seen expressions like assignment, increment, shorthand assignment, and so on, right? So whenever these expressions are followed by a semicolon, that will become a statement. These are the expressions which you are seeing right now on the screen. And now, whenever you put a semicolon at the end of these expressions, that will become a statement. So in C program, every statement ends with a semicolon, right? We have seen this in the previous lectures, right? When we use printf statements to print hello world or some other programs, we have seen what a statement is. Every statement must end with a semicolon, right? So these are the statements, and we can even group these statements together to form a compound statement or simply a block. We can do that using a pair of curly braces, right? So if you enclose a group of statements within a pair of curly braces, it will become a compound statement or simply a block. So this is the syntax. We'll be having a pair of curly braces, open and close curly braces. Within those, we'll be having all the statements which will run sequentially in the order in which they appear, right? For example, we have a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and we are computing the sum and printing the value of sum, right? All these four instructions or statements are enclosed within the curly brace. So this is a block or a compound statement, right? Since these statements are executed sequentially in the order in which they appear, syntactically this whole block is equivalent to a single statement, right? So we will talk about these. We'll use these statements and blocks extensively in all the control statements which we are going to look at now. You should observe that there is no semicolon at the end of right curly brace or the closing curly brace, right? So that's all about statements and blocks. In the next video, we'll talk about the basic and most important control statement called if else.